Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another pick a card reading. So you know the drill. Everything in the description box below. Our website, which is up and running now. Please check it out. If you're interested in doing a nice reading, a personal reading, or if you'd like to also do some energy healing, I can do that for you too. Long distance is perfect. And I've also just got into regression hypnosis. If you're interested in doing any of those things, and a couple of other things which I have too, please check the description box below. Thanks for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Please send me your comments. I would love to know how we can do better and improve, and just to hear overall what you think. So let's get started. So I've got 4 packs from left to right. Choose one, pause the video, imbue your energy into the reading to make it more personalized just for you. Remember, energy is got no borders or anything, restrictions for time and space. So take a moment, breathe, focus on the reading for a minute, choose a pack, pause if you need to. We've got on the left, from left to right, we've got carnelian, amazonite, sodalite, and rose quartz. Okay, see you soon. Welcome back. Great. So this is pack number 1. I hope you've paused the video so you can at least just breathe in some energy into the reading for you and make it more personalized for you. So let's see what messages we have. First off, for pack number 1, we've got carnelian, which is great stone for you. If you want this, give you revitalized energy for the body, make you feel more energetic, make you feel more creative, stimulating movement throughout the body, opening up the energy chakras, all the energy parts of the body. This stone is for you. It's wonderful for use for all your chakras. It's great, especially the base chakra, your sacral chakra, or your solar plexus as well. You can work with the stone. It's wonderful for balancing out the body, balancing out completely your whole system. It's also wonderful blood cleanse as well, cleaning out the system, also moving things throughout, energy throughout the body as well, and transmitting everything throughout wherever you need that energy, revitalizing for also like things like if you're doing exercise, also just stimulating that too within the body, the ligaments, the muscles, the joints, and all that kind of thing, just getting it all vigorous and up and moving and keeping it stimulated, which is really, really awesome for the stone. Great creativity stone as well if you want to get creative. This is also a great stone to have to stimulate that creativity within yourself as well. Get you all focused, get you attentive, and get those creative juices flowing. So get yourself one of these, and this is for you. Then you're going to need a carnelian. Okay, great. So let's put that aside and keep that energy with us over here. Right, got some wonderful incense going too. So let's see what we have. What we have for over here. That's the justice card. So we're looking at some balance or justice situation over here. This is a love reading. I'm opening for the love reading. We'll see what else comes through. So the justice card, maybe in a partnership with somebody as well, could be coming through. So let's see. And balancing out that, finding justice also in the situation. And then the equilibrium, finding also very even keel with the situation. Let's see. Okay, so you've had some disappointment in the past as well. Obviously some disappointment looking at love reading. So there is disappointment coming through. You're on your own. The 9 of Pentacles shows you're on your own. Person also in a very good financial position, by the way. So this card is really taking me quite a turn, showing that this person is also, you would be or might be focusing more on your finances and focusing more on yourself, and just putting all that hurt and the pain that you would have received or gotten in this relationship, and just putting all that energy and just delving it into your work and other things. Also, maybe perhaps you want to go doing shopping or things like that, doing some retail therapy for yourself. So maybe you should go and do that. Go do some retail therapy, look after yourself, and just do something nice for you, which is so important. Okay, spending some money, focusing on doing other things with your money as well. That'll be something for you. Also, just be careful if you don't also just push away your emotion too much, where you just want to get out of your head, want to escape a little bit and have a bit of escapism. That could be what this is also focusing on here too. So also just looking at mental clarity and trying to find some mental clarity by doing some other things to distract your mind as well. Nothing wrong with doing that, and just also spoiling and pampering yourself is what this card is also asking you to do. Pamper yourself a little bit, run yourself a beautiful bath, go to a spa. You've got the money, go to a spa, spend some time and energy and money on you as well, specifically getting my face. Okay, so get some of that and do some retail therapy, do some self-healing as well for yourself. It's time to take some time out for you. Also show that you're also not in a relationship, you've left this relationship, and it's time for, if you haven't, it's time for you to do that and focus on you. Take away from these disappointments and this stress that you've been going through as well. That also possibly could be saying self-inflicted. it was happening on your own. If you need to leave, you need to leave, you need to go. Get out of the situation if that's what you need to do right now, and focus on you. Not focusing on somebody else. Also third-party situations, other people getting involved in your situation too. So looking over here, seeing also friends. You have some wonderful friends as well, people to help you and assist you, some wonderful counselor or somebody that's there to assist you and be a friend to you in a time of need specifically too. Maybe also asking you to be a friend to somebody else as well, that you're going through something quite similar with somebody else. So that'll be interesting there too. So we've got the Page of Wands, which is also talking about a little bit of travel that you'll be doing. So maybe perhaps you were looking at also doing some travel, just getting away for yourself, going to see a friend as well. I'm getting for some of you going to be going to see a friend, visiting friends somewhere away from here, and just getting away and doing something for yourself. It's not going to be very far. It looks like it's domestic travel that you're going to be doing, not necessarily overseas, but possibly also just travel overland, maybe taking a road trip. So a road trip is definitely something on the cards. Very soon, also something going on, some unexpected travel that you'll be doing. A friend's going to ask you to say, hey, come and visit and take some time out to come visit me or whatever. And that'll be a wonderful, interesting thing. You might have a gathering there that you're going to be meeting someone that I'm getting there coming through as well. Meeting new people, new situations. So I would definitely say to you, go out, get out more, and don't become reclusive and just on yourself. But take some necessary time out. If that includes traveling, going with friends and just pampering yourself, by all means do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely two pages coming here. There's a lot of disquiet mentally for yourself as well. A lot of disturbances happening around you for you. And a lot of that just going on. You need some time out. So take a trip, take a travel, go somewhere else. Also thinking about doing something new when it comes to doing some workshops or seminars or something like that. This friend of yours will be asking you to going with this friend to a seminar, meeting somebody new. You might be having two people that you'll be meeting brand new, also coming out some wonderful news, taking some action to do that. So I would recommend you would go and do that. It's a Page of Pentacles. Some new options for some of you as well. Maybe perhaps getting into the esoterical, more esoteric practices. And perhaps you're thinking of doing something more spiritual for yourself, which would be quite nice. You're going through a bit of an awakening. Some of you are going through a paradigm shift or some real awakening. This breakup or this situation, this love situation that you have found yourself in or extricating yourself from has brought you also a gift of being able to open yourself up to something new within yourself that you didn't know existed, or rather you've been aware of, but you didn't realize and really bring to fruition. This is almost sort of forcing you to do that. So this is almost a blessing in disguise for you and a wonderful way to open yourself up to new opportunities and new things within yourself that you are not aware of, or that you did not open yourself up to and just pushed away until this moment. And so now you're finding out more about yourself, and that you are strong enough to go through situations and things, and just opening up new opportunities which are coming your way. So you will be definitely looking at also learning something new, going to a workshop or seminar of some kind that you would like to expand your horizons. Could be some kind of esoteric workshop or something like that to expand your awareness. You might be learning something new, maybe just like even a hobby. I'm getting some of you going to be doing hobbies as well, some kind of craft work, or maybe making some bead work or jewelry or some carpentry. Some of you might be into woodwork and that kind of thing as well. And also, just also getting something on a bicycle. People are going cycling, wanting to get outdoors more is what I'm getting with this Page of Pentacles card as well, especially with the Page of Wands. Also a bit of road tripping, like I'm just saying, getting out there, traveling, seeing things, doing things. A lot of travel on the cards for you over there. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink with that Three of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head, distract yourself a little bit. Okay, so you are definitely, with the Eight of Cups, are definitely walking away from a situation as well. This is definitely something that has been more in your stead. You had the upper hand in the situation. You were right and justified that whatever you thought, you were doubting yourself and thinking that maybe it was all in your head, in your mind. It wasn't. They say with the smoke, there's fire. And usually with that, you need to get yourself a fire hydrant and blow it up. So, the thing is, you're walking away from the situation. If you haven't done so yet, and you're contemplating and thinking about it, you're still weighing out the options with that Libra card. You could have been dealing with a Libra. It could be a Libra who's quite indecisive. You might have that trait in your chart. Okay, maybe your moon, ascendant, rising, or your Venus, or your sun sign could be Libra, and so you could be dealing with one of those, maybe perhaps a Capricorn. I'm getting strong fire here as well. Definitely Capricorn energy, Leo energy. I'm getting Virgo energy here as well, and Capricorn. So any of those you could be dealing with, or it could be yourself that you're dealing with one of those. The person you could be also meeting new could be a Capricorn as well, or an earth sign, or it could also be a fire sign that you could be dealing with as well, or walking away from, or going to be meeting, give you a bit of adventure and spicy fieriness in your life that you might need. So Definitely by this new moon cycle is a lot of with the Lions Gate that has just passed us now on Sunday. You see a lot of things and changing and intentions that one has created is moving you. You've come to realizations going, hey, it's time for me to go. You're taking away yourself, you're taking away just saving yourself from a situation that was not tenable for you to move and to go forward any longer. And so you're shifting and moving forward from that toxic situation, or rather that was not desirable for you. Okay, so this is one thing for you over there. With that partnership, you're something that you definitely wanted, but it's something that you needed to just take a firm stance in terms of what it is that you needed to do for you, and weighing out the options without thinking with your head instead of your heart. I'm finding a lot that that's what this reading is talking about. That you've been thinking a lot with your head, or rather allowing your heart to make you stay, because the heart would want us to do that. Because that situation, like I said, was not tenable. That 10 of Wands is just saying, I can't do this anymore. I just cannot deal with this any longer. So it was time for you to move on. Also very strong conversation. Dealing with Sagittarian. Sagittarians also can change their minds quite quickly as well. They move on quite fast. If that is you, you've already definitely just decided, that's it. I'm not looking back. And with that 8 of Cups and that 10 of Wands, you've had it. It was just too much. It was overwhelming for you, and so you had to leave the situation. Some of you, I'm getting that someone had left you and they just couldn't deal anymore. There's a lot of drama in the situation, and so you guys had to just amicably just both decide to walk away. I'm getting with that 10 of Wands and that 8 of Cups there. You both decided that, hey, with those 3 cards there, you both decided to walk away. You just decided, let's just do an amicable walking away. Some of you did that. Well done. Well done for doing that and just thinking, hey, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. Some of you just gave too much in this relationship. Someone was also financially dependent on you as well with the six of Pentacles. You gave too much. You just gave too much. You were overly generous, overgiving. Be careful of overgiving. Also, some of you are overgiving in the relationship, in the situation, and so therefore you needed just to also cut the strings as well, which some of you did do and just said, hey, I can't do this any longer, because there was no financial support, or rather your partner was not supporting you, or this person that you wanted to be with. So with that 5 of Pentacles, definitely walking away from the situation. You've gone from this has actually done you in as well. Also from a financial perspective and emotionally as well. You're just emotionally dead. You just can't deal anymore. You needed to move forward and say, hey, I need to just throw in the towel. So you're going from a very difficult situation you're coming through over the last 5 months specifically as well, or over just moving on into the new year. We're going to be looking at that going on from here forward with the end of August, September, October, November, December, January. So looking at that over there, with that Page of Pentacles would coincide definitely around about January, coming over there for you, and some new opportunities coming in that situation. 10 of Cups in the world. So wonderful new person coming in for you. Wonderful, beautiful. Could have some of you looking also moving and having moved away from a situation. Could have had another person with this new. We're definitely a keeper for this wonderful new opportunities. Some of you are going to be traveling as well and meeting someone new. Would be wonderful, strong commitment for you. You could be also talking to someone overseas at the moment, and communication that I'm getting as well. Strong communications between you and another individual person. Could be multiple people that you're having, maybe on date sites or chat sites as well, and you're having some conversations there. There's going to be something coming through from there. You're going to definitely find a soulmate and a partner going forward. With all that coming out there, coming to an end with all the old cycles that you have been creating, especially with this Lions Gate portal. What did I say? What did I say? Ace of Cups, meeting somebody new. You can prepare yourself in the next month or so. I always write the dates on my cards, and there I've got the 21st of June. So right June through to September. I did mention the next 5 months from August, so there we go. We started June already, come to the end of June, August now. So any time from now, I mentioned also by January with that Page of Pentacles, was also with fire as well, starting round about now with August, and of course culminating round about there in January next year. So here I've got also by September. So any time from now within the next 5 months, you could see this person coming into your space. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate exactly the dates, but we're looking at a time period here as well, and you'll know when it resonates for you with what you've been doing. You could quite recently have gotten onto online dating and been a bit new for you, but it's going to happen quite fast. And some of you have been a bit jaded perhaps and thinking, this is not working for me. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find someone online. I want it to happen organically. It can happen organically that way too. These days, organically is a lot of online dating. So give it a try, give it a bash. You might just bump into this individual that you might have met through some online date, seeing your photograph, and might strike up a conversation in the street. So, or a restaurant or a bar or something like that, but something more organic, or maybe you'll go hiking, you like to go outdoors or whatever. So that could be you as well. So there you go. 9 of Cups. So you're going to be very satisfied already. You're at a place where you're now moving away from all this, like I said, the amicable endings and so forth, moving on. You're fine, you're happy if it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it happens, it happens. You're in a good space for that to happen right now. And so you've moved away from this, like moving away. There's actually overall quite a good reading. You're moving away from an untenable situation already transpired. It's now at its final and ending stages now. And you're almost just about ready to moving into new things, looking at dating again, looking at putting yourself out there again. And so this is definitely a very good idea for you. A lot of this also is wonderful new beginnings with that Ace of Cups, with that Ace of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful cards here that are coming through as well. So definitely let's pull one or two more cards. Let's see what else it comes out. Anything else? Okay, one more card. Right, so there we go. I definitely said you've got options. You definitely have options as well. You're there. You're spoiled for choice. Just make the right decisions as well. You could get the different kinds of people coming through. So also just remember to trust your intuition as well. Trust intuition, feeling a little bit insecure from previous relationships that you might have had. The bottom of the deck there. So have a look at that and just check to see that you've got all these options. You also just sometimes you miss the wood for the trees kind of thing. You know, look at the finer details of situations as well. Give it some time. Don't be in a hurry to jump into situations. Take your time to get to know somebody first before you decide to jump in to the situation. Just take time out. Remember, there's a lot of pentacles in this reading. Cups coming through here as well now. So a lot of wonderful love coming through. Really, really awesome reading. So let's take another card. I want to take a Mahakala card, which I love. They give you nice inspiration. So let's look. If you want to just imbue your energy. Let's see if we can get a card for our people, please. That's way too many. Way too many. Way too many. Way too many. That's a lot of cards. So one did fall out. You're going to take that one because that's the one that's only out there. So, yeah. Let's see. Commitment. Look at that. Commitment. 13 is actually a really, really lucky number. So if you want to play the lotto, maybe your birthday's on the 13th or the 13th is coming up for you quite soon. Maybe that's significant for you is 13. So that will be something happening for you. This card is to do with love. That little flower over there, that little flower over there, that flower, that is all considered to do with love situations as well. So here's a beautiful little sayings that these cards give. Not until the women of the land come back to the forsaken road and again raise sons for peace will there be any substantial move toward peace on earth and goodwill toward men. As I mentioned, some of you get into like spiritual practices and things, that kind of thing as well. You're looking at also doing some wonderful, powerful healing. Maybe you're a healer, maybe you're an energy worker of some kind. So this will be to do with you. And also coming to commitment, into making commitments into things that you want to do, focusing yourself. And also with new people entering your space as well. New individual, you'll be spoiled for choice. You might be also coming into a soul tribe with people coming in there as well. New people coming into your space. Lots of people, like I said, people coming from all walks of life will be joining you and coming to join you there with all these wonderful people coming in with your thing from maybe people from abroad. You might also be meeting someone who is from abroad. If you don't go abroad, you might be someone who's going to be coming in the near future, which will be meeting up with them, and will be a strong person for commitment for you as well. Okay, let's look at number 13. It's just it's impactful. So let's have a look at that. The number 13 meaning for this particular deck. Okay, exercising power. You have recognized your ability to influence and exercise personal power for the good of all. One with the universal will, you no longer see yourself in isolation and understand your role in the community. The number 13 is about exercising power in a judicious way. We had that there. We spoke about that with the Justice card coming through, as well specifically doing things in a just manner, looking at things amicably, coming to the ending of this. You are that kind of a person. You are that empathic kind of individual as well. So also just if you're having problems, look at things and just do things in a just, fair manner, and everything karmically will come your way. Doesn't matter what someone else will do to you. Do not pay karma with karma. You're creating karma for yourself. So do things that are going to actually benefit you and move you forward, and not create a new karma because you want to be moving forward. Okay, we also are moving through in from the late fourth dimension into the fifth, and so it is time for you to discard of your fear and your karma in this lifetime. Okay, for those who don't believe, it's fine, just discard of it anyway. All right, so let's see. I have one more. I wanted to do one more. I can't remember what it is. Angel card. I forget. Can we have an angel card for our people, please? Can we have an angel card for our people, please? For pack number 1 of the Carnelian. Cornelia. Ah. Right, Isaiah. Isaiah, don't know where you're from, so it depends on how you say that. Right, let's have a look. Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Definitely big changes coming for you with this. Tens, that 10 of cups over there. So massive changes coming for you in over there. The 10 of wands. You got 2 tens, which also give you changes. 2 tens in numerology equal changes. You got those there coming up as well. So you can expect a lot of change happening for you in the love sphere, in your environment sphere. Also a lot of movement happening for you. A lot of shifts and changes in your life with Isaiah coming through over there. Okay, so you've got a lot of things. Let me see what else you've got. A lot of pentacles, a lot of movements. I'm giving you some time frames as well within the next 5 months or so, up until next year, January, February, March. Okay, could be up until April next year. But I will look in the next 5 months or so. Okay, that's it, everybody. So, oh, hold on, one more. This is a special card. So these cards are also just for you to do spells in matters of love. So let's see if we can find one for you. Let's see. If you like me to spells, we can do this one as a spell for you. If I come up, so just put in your energy. Maybe this one will be for you. It will resonate with you or not. It's just, oh, it's so difficult. It's very thin. Oh, there we go. Right. In matters of love, spells for bewitching and keeping the lover of your choice. Apple pie. Apple pie. Apple pie. Apple pie. Right, let's see what it says for apple pie. This delightful spell from Eastern Europe will help you attract and keep true your chosen lover. Ingredients: a pink candle, a red and a green apple, a pen and slip of paper, 3 braided silk threads. Light the candle, and holding the apples in your outstretched hands, ask for Venus' blessing. Cut each apple in half and remove the seeds. Keeping them safe for later, write or draw on the paper the attributes of your ideal lover or the name of someone you have in mind. This should not be someone who is already in a good relationship, or the spell will not work. And it harm none, so moted be. Don't forget, harm none. Take 1/2 of the green apple and 1/2 of the red. Insert the paper between them and bind together with silk threads. Think quietly about your wish while eating the remaining apple halves. Take the bound apple and tie it to a tree or a window casement. After 21 hours, collect the apple and remove the threads to free the spell. Cut the apple into pieces and leave outside for the birds to eat. Keep the threads in a special place in your home. Take the paper and reserved apple seeds and plant them, remembering to give thanks to Gaia, Mother Earth, Pachamama, for her gifts. As the seeds grow and embark upon their journey in life, so love will come to you. The right person will come to you. So you can't bind anybody, but you definitely will come and put that love to come out to you. These spells work if the intention is all about your intention. Okay, so there you go. Do yourself some apple pie. I'll put it up like this so you can see it. And then you can make your own apple pie. All right. Right, everybody, thank you so much. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you liked the reading and it was useful and helpful. Take care. Right, this is pack number 2. Let's get started for you. So we've got your wonderful stone, Amazonite. I want to say for you, this is beautiful stone. So if you get anything to do with any addictions or anything like that, it can help you with alcoholism, or perhaps also if you have any other kind of addictions to do with the thyroid, is wonderful, beautiful blue stone for the throat chakra, but specifically for the thyroid. It can also help to balance that out with you. It's a very gentle healing stone, so for its overall gentle healing, so you can use it for anything, keep it with you. I keep it a lot of the time with you. It's one of my favorite stones to use. I absolutely adore Amazonite, and it's a beautiful stone. So get yourself one. You can also wear it on the body as well. You can put it in your bath, which is great, just to stimulate and to stimulate the water, change the energy crystals of the water, crystallization structure, which is really beautiful. And if you're just exhausted, like for trauma, if you have any traumas or fatigues, it works gently on the system. So it's an overall beautiful, general go-to healing stone as well, very much like amethyst. Powerful healing stone, I recommend it for you. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. If you need to pause this one to see what cards come through, quite a small pack coming through. Okay, it's quite quick. So as we said, we mentioned we're dealing with the love reading. So here we're looking at soulmate. If you believe in twin flame or soulmate, we're looking at twin flame, soulmate energy over here. For me, it can be one and the same. For me, it's just the person that you feel that you connected with. This is your person. Okay, if this is for what your person you're asking about, the answer is yes, we're dealing with your person over here. Could be having situations, could also be dealing with third-party situations as well, with that coming between or someone trying to come between the two of you as well specifically. Don't allow them to, you've got the upper hand. This is your person. Okay, there's someone trying to come between you and your person. They're just stirring trouble. This is to do with jealousies and people who want to they're being spiteful. This individual or other people around you are jealous of your relationship and they want to have what you have. People often do that kind of thing when they see people happy. They want to just break it apart. So don't allow people to do that. Keep it open and honest with you and your person, and make sure that you keep an open communication there. That is very much key. One or the other of you might be in a situation where you might be feeling a bit tempted as well. This could be you feeling tempted by a third-party situation. I'm saying don't do that. Don't allow someone to come between you and your person. You will regret it much later, or sooner rather than later as well. So if any of you are thinking about contemplating doing anything like that, could be your person doing this at the moment. Show them the love, show them the support, and show them why they should be choosing you as well. But also do not throw your pearls to swine. So also make them know that you are not going to sit around for any kind of nonsense at all. Okay? So here we go, we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is coming through as well. So also looking to maybe moving to the next level in this relationship as well. And so therefore you're thinking about, also want to get, and we've got also a 3 there with the Pentacles, also a lot about some union coming together with someone. You're also going to be maybe tying the knot, you're making plans to get married, or thinking about engagement or getting engaged. So maybe some of you are going to be getting a bit of a surprise coming there, that your partner is going to be doing that, or you're thinking about doing the same with this person because you know this is the person for you. So happy days. So therefore as well, I think it'd be wonderful to do that. Maybe you want to get a prenup or something of some kind, and you're thinking about doing that, you're getting a third party involved to help you, a lawyer or someone like that to assist you to making some plans. You could be buying a house. I think some of you are going to buying a house. I'm pitting that somebody's going to be buying a house here as well. You're thinking maybe building a home together with someone specifically as well, and you want to be building a home together. Okay, so that's also quite interesting to be doing. There could be also something that some of you may be seeing a family, starting a family together and taking things to the next level. So that'd be wonderful for you to do that as well if you're thinking about doing that. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, I see that also with that kind of thing, there's been a bit of confusion. Also, you've been thinking about not sure what to do, and also just getting in your own head and confusing yourself. It's very much a kind of confusion, okay? The Eight of Swords. Don't confuse yourself with unnecessary things. If you think about that third-party person, do not confuse yourself with another person. You're only going to confuse and spoil and ruin what you have at the moment with this individual that you've been wanting to take to the next level. Why do you want to have your cake and eat it? Come on, man, make the commitment. And if you're in a bit of a player, don't do this. I think this is you very much that I'm getting you coming through. Don't be so naughty, okay? People do these readings sometimes and you think it's somebody else is doing it. Well, it's themselves as well. Cross-watcher, this is you. You've got something good going there with your person, or you know you've made a mistake. I hope it's not too late for you. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups. It did come in reverse. I do not like to read reverse cards. Anyway, I don't want to focus negativity, but in this instance, I'm going to do it. So, okay, what we really want to do here, we're going to see reminiscence. We've got something that hasn't ended with someone before. I was just mentioning that with you, if you're a cross-watcher or also the person who is for this reading as well. Anybody, there's not even a cross-watcher. What am I talking about? Anyway, so it could be vice versa. Maybe you're reading for somebody else. I'm getting that very strongly. It was very strange. I felt that you were reading and actually eavesdropping in somebody else, and to see what they are all about, because you don't seem to believe in astrology, or you are, or you're trying to check out what the person is thinking. Okay, so if this is used, quite interesting. That just came out of me, and I just pulled this card off the deck, so it was very interesting that came through. Okay, so please don't create confusion in your relationships. Okay, whatever it is that is watching this. Okay, so this is also timeless reading, so whenever you get this, this is when it's for you. The Six of Cups here reversed. Okay, as I said there, this hasn't come to an end. If you're thinking about doing something and you're on the verge of doing that, I strongly recommend you don't do it, because you're going to regret it. Okay, this hasn't been done yet with the Six of Cups. Things haven't ended yet, and there's still time to save the situation. If you don't, you might regret that. You might be looking back at memories that you want with this individual. Okay, so there might be an opportunity over there for you to stop this from being a recurring situation and ending something that's truly and absolutely beautiful that you have going there for you as well. Okay, If it's your partner that you're also thinking about, this partner also could be regretting and coming back to want to make things work. I would say that this person would definitely want to make things right, and that they really do honestly regret the fact that they know that you're the person for them, and they were confused. They were confused and they would like to make amends with you, and that it's still time to say that you know that you want the person, don't be stubborn, and allow the situation to transform you. You'll be letting something very important go. Chariot. Okay, determination to succeed. Go for it. Go for what you want. This is what I'm saying with this reading as well. It's time to move forward into the direction that you want to go for. You're going to have some opportunities coming your way, and you want to be getting some movement going forward with your ideas, what you want to move forward with this relationship and going forward. You're on a state of confusion. Don't be. Go. Don't vacillate and sit on the fence about something that you want. And it's this confusion of yours is self-created confusion that you don't necessarily need to have. You're having people giving you too much counsel as well with all these swords around you. It's people that are giving you the wrong counsel. And I'm getting that exactly with this reading over here. There's people, watch the people around you that you don't take advice. Some people they might mean well for you to want to give you the proper advice as well. But I'm just getting that thing is, keep your own counsel is just going to serve to confuse you. And some people have their own motives, they have their own agendas of why they want you to make their own decisions. They might be thinking they're acting in your best interests, but only you know what is in your best interest. They cannot live your life, only you can. So don't allow anyone to make choices for you when you should be the one making the choices in your own life. Okay, you living it, they cannot live it for you. No matter how hard you try, it's impossible. You have to be lived here, you've incarnated in this lifetime, you get to live it. If you're thinking about committing suicide, I'm getting that very strongly here. If you're sitting over there thinking about committing suicide for somebody, think again. Don't do that. Don't allow someone to push you to the brink of where you're going to regret. Remember, many people have been said to have regretted just at that last moment before they wanted to pass from committing suicide. They regretted the last minute. So please don't think about doing that. If you think about doing that, please don't do that. Think twice about that. You know what? There's always a way out for you to do something. So don't give up on things. Your things are just beautiful. Like actually quite a beautiful reading here. So please think about that very carefully. You have some wonderful things opening up for you. And it's not the end as you would imagine, because it's very much in your mind. Okay? Here's what else the reading's got for you. Right, we've got two cards, two knights. You've got two options coming through. It's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Page of Cups. Now, the Knight of Wands has a very bad reputation generally, okay? For someone who seems to sort of, they say, they love passionately and leave quickly, right? So, or leave silently. Love passionately and leave silently. That is the Knight of Wands, has a bad reputation over there. Also could be traveling to meet someone as well, specifically. Someone coming in very, very quick with the Knight of Wands. Now, they have a very bad reputation, this Knight of Wands, not necessarily, it could be a Sagittarian dealing with specifically, or also to do with another fire sign, or someone who has got those qualities within their chart specifically, because not every Sagittarian is going to be like this, right? So please use your intuition as well, and use your own discernment when it comes to this. Sagittarians are actually some wonderful, lovely people. In fact, they're one of my favorite star signs as well. I enjoy them very much. I get along very well with them as a Libran. So, someone very adventurous, who's very adventurous, who's spontaneous, who's going to give you a lot of attention, who's going to come in and want you and sweep you off of your feet or wanting to do that. But also this person, as swiftly as they come in, is quite sure of how they want things, and they've been watching you for a while, and they're very quite sure about what they wanted to do with you. We also have another option coming in with the Knight of Cups there as well. Someone's a bit more of a slower energy, more passionate, also a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion coming in with that Knight of Wands, with a lot of passion. It could be one individual displaying this as well. Some of you might be caught up between two different people. It could even be brothers that I'm getting over here, or sisters or whatever, right? So you get two people that you know. I think getting strong, there's the people that you know as well that are coming through over here. The Knight of Cups seems to be someone new. The Knight of Wands seems to be someone that you also possibly know already, but sweeping in a different way and manner. We've been watching and getting to know you. Okay, so take your time to get to know this. Don't be in a rush. Don't hurry too much with that Knight of Wands. Take your time. Okay, but it's definitely a lot of, it's going to happen very quickly. It's going to happen very, very quickly, coming over there with those arrows of love. Then, of course, you have the Knight of Cups, which is also a bit of a little slightly slow energy, a bit more timid, a bit more shy kind of energy coming with the Knight of Cups as well, but definitely very passionate and true. Very strong emotions, strong feelings coming in there, and someone offering you their cup as well with that Knight of Cups as well. Could be looking at any time now from early next year with that Sag coming through, just very early, very soon too, just before that as well, coming through with around about December time, December, I would say late November, December, around about Sagittarius over there with that fire coming in. We've just passed Aries recently as well. We're now also in Leo. So it could be happening right now for you. Someone you could also be dealing with a Leo coming right now in August. Wonderful people as well, Leos. Fire signs are beautiful people too. So very nice energy, very swift, nice creativity coming in. Forward movement, not a fast forward movement. Things are going to happen quite quickly with this opportunities coming in. More than one option. For a lot of you coming in over there, some that you might not have expected before, definitely coming in with some love opportunity for you there as well. So this person also could be coming in with one that I said is not over. Could be very much this Knight of Wands, this flighty energy, a bit of a flighty energy coming there. This person sort of being a little bit of confusion, bringing confusion because they're a bit confused. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, with those three cards over there. With those three cards over there, with the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the reverse of the Six of Cups. So you find this person also coming in, definitely not taking no for an answer. They want to have you back, and you're feeling a little bit confused about that, and so you're not sure if you should make that decision. Decision is saying yes, go for it. Go for it. This person has definitely thought about it, and they're coming back now. They want to make a commitment. Okay, so strong with that over there with this Knight of Cups, a new option. You're also going to be caught, like I said, between two options with the Knight of Cups coming in. It's a new individual, new person coming through there for you as well, who wants to also offer you the cup of love as well. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, okay, that came out quickly. There we go. Definitely out of town person as well. Just confirmation of that with that Knight of Cups. Definitely coming in there for you. All those cards. All the things, they're bringing you all the things. They want to bring you all the things. This person is from out of town, they're not from here. Okay, they're not from out of town. You could be at a distance from you, they could be moving. You could know this person from a distance, or they could be coming from out of town, they could be visiting. You could be going to some kind of gathering of some kind, or maybe perhaps you're going to somebody else's wedding, or engagement party, or something like that, or somebody else's union. And this is where you're going to meet this individual. They're definitely a guest at some kind of gathering of some kind. You're going to meet them. Maybe you could be going to a museum, possibly with this Three of Pentacles. I'm getting like possibly somebody going somewhere, like a museum, or you're going to look at something, or somewhere you're going to be invited to something like that. And there's a lot of people there, and you're going to meet this person coming out. It'll be quite a bit of a surprise meeting this individual like that. Okay, this new person. So as I said, the older person coming in there, a bit of regrets there, thinking twice about that, also creating some confusion for you with some new opportunities. If you're not already confused, you're going to be a little bit, so brace yourself. Oh, wow, some wonderful friends, people around you as well, yourself also just with the Queen of Cups there, definitely coming in there, trusting your intuition when it comes to love, taking your time with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles also just thinking she wants to have something stable. So you're going to be having someone coming in who's quite stable there as well. Someone who's emotionally available, definitely. Queen of Pentacles, wonderful, like the Kings, where the King tends to not want to get involved emotionally as well, or being physically present a lot of the time, being a good provider. The Queen of Pentacles wants to be emotionally involved. They want to create a sense of family, a sense of home, a sense of stability for the family, and very courageous in terms of taking care of the family and standing up for that family. With the Queen of Cups, the same as well. You've got the wonderful Queen of Cups, also emotionally attached, available, wanting to come in, trusting your intuition. You could be also then dealing as well, like I said, also very strong with that Queen of Pentacles. We're also coming again across with some earth sign, some strong air coming through here, water sign, specifically dealing with the water sign. You could be one. If you are a water sign, you could also then be dealing with some of these other signs, like a Leo, for example. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio, right? You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Okay, if you're Cancer or Scorpio, you could be with another Cancer. So a lot of water coming through this reading as well, or an earth sign, Capricorn with water. You're getting earth and water, that combination together, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, that combination, very strong Cancer coming through over here with this reading. Also getting a lot of Sagittarius coming through with this reading. Also you have Aquarius as well with the Pentacles. We've got Capricorn as well, Sag, Leo, a lot of Leo, Sag as well. Some airs coming through here with a confusion as well with Gemini. Could be dealing with the Gemini. They can vacillate a little bit, you know, but flighty with that, deciding. There's a Gemini and Sagittarius coming together, very good match as well. Could be a good pairing. We're talking about soulmate energy coming through over here with those cards. What else is there? Anything else? No, that's it. Okay, King of Wands at the bottom over there. So that King's energy over there, could be with someone, like I said, with that fire coming through. Someone also could be older with that Knight of Wands energy, but more mature. They've got rid of the flightiness as well, but they're definitely acting a little bit young, very fresh, coming through in that very strong, fresh energy with that King of Wands. We also did not with the Leo as well. Lots of Leo energy coming through here with this card specifically, but all the fire signs. Could be you also with that fire energy yourself as well. Could be having fire in your chart and looking at things from that perspective and saying, hey, I know my domain, I've done these things, and now I need to move forward and take action. So take action. Stop being confused. Okay. Right. Let's give you an angel card. Let's give you an angel card. So just check there. Oh, wow. Okay, no. Too many cards. Just 1 or 2, please. Pack number 2, thank you. Right, Daniel. Right, we've got Daniel coming through. What does Daniel say? I'm the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So there you go, union, healing unions. If you're healing your unions right now, if you want to get into new unions, take it to the next level, getting a lot of strong that over there. Marriage coming through with this reading over here as well. So let's read a bit in depth what Daniel's got to say about that. You have called upon God to help in the area of marriage, and he sent me to your side. I'm here to help you with a fulfilling marriage. God and I desire to answer your prayer without delay. The first area that I'm helping you with is healing any past wounds related to marriage. In quiet moments, I ask that you be willing to release to me any pain associated with your parents. I ask that you breathe out any negative feelings that you may have about marriage, which stem from your childhood experiences. Next, I put my hand upon your heart and ask you to breathe in and out deeply. I now ask that you be willing to release old pain or anger toward your first love. I next ask you to exhale old pain toward all of your past lovers. Allow me to clear your heart of old wounds so that you can enjoy a happy marriage rooted in the present. We must release the past to avoid replicating old, painful experiences. I'm here to free your heart so that it can fully love within a blissful marriage. So as I said, it opened up, says the same. So someone who's dealing with marriage and everything else, or commitment, for sure, within relationships or marriages or whatever, or that one. Let's see if you want to be creating, I don't know if you want to be creating any person new, so let's read another one. Let's do this one, the Druid Plant Oracle. Let's do one more. One card, please. One card, please. Oh, that's just too many. One card, please. Okay, this is your card over here. There we go. That's the lonely card. We're having problems trying to get that card out of there. Thank you, angels and guides and everybody, for helping with that one. So we've got the fern. The fern. The fern. The fern. Why am I struggling with this one? Right, here we go. Fern. Reinach. Upright. Life, force, sensuality, fertility. Ferns are amongst the oldest plants in the world, dating back before the dinosaurs to the Mesozoic era. Around 45 species grow wild in Britain, the commonest of which is the male fern, followed by bracken. The card shows a gully in the Scottish Highlands with 3 of the most frequently mentioned ferns in British herb and folklore. Lightning streaks the sky, and to the right in the foreground is a moonwort fern. Behind it is a male fern, and to the left a lady fern. A plant sacred to midsummer and to Noifer, the life force that snakes through the sky is lightning, and along the ground is lines of telluric force. The fern signifies fertility in every sense of the word. Choosing this card may mean that you are being blessed with life force and energy at the moment. This energy may manifest in subtle or dramatic ways. But the important thing to remember is that it comes from the essentially spiritual nature of all creation. The way to maintain your contact with this life force is through a spiritual practice that attunes you to the natural rhythms of the cosmos. Druidry is essential spirituality, meaning we can accept the pleasures of the body and the senses while recognizing their spiritual nature, enhancing our appreciation of them rather than making us feel guilty. Celebrating the seasonal festivals, meditating on the power of the elements, visiting the old places, soaking in the energies of the moon, sun, and stars are all ways that we can open to the powers of the seen and unseen universe. So the ancient Greeks, medieval Arabian and European herbalists, Cherokee medicine men, and the Maoris of New Zealand have all used ferns for medicinal purposes, and it is likely that the ancient Druids used them too. Mistletoe growing on an oak was deemed more magical than if it grew on another tree. Likewise, according to the delicate oak fern, which often grows on the mossy roots of old oak trees, was believed by the ancients to be particularly powerful as a medicine. The maidenhair fern, fancifully taken to resemble female pubic hair, was used as a cough syrup and tea in Scotland. Oil extracted from the male fern root has been used as a vermifuge since the time of Theophrastus and Dioscorides, its fronds uncurling like a worm, apparently giving our ancestors a clue as to its properties. However, we now know that the oil can rid the intestines of tapeworms because of its highly toxic chemical constituents. The male fern was also considered an aphrodisiac, and the root was used in love potions. There we go. So there we go, we've got a nice there. So let's do you a spell, because I think that's what you need to do. So let's do a spell. Do a spell card for you because it's a love reading. So let's just get you. It came out. There we go. In matters of love, spells for bewitching and keeping the lover of your choice. And this one is called Path of Truth spell. From the Native Americans, a little magic to help you find a way forward. If you think your partner is cheating on you or making your life unhappy, what do I just say to you? When they're good, they're good. Ingredients: fresh sage leaves, a pot suitable for burning leaves in a feather. A pot suitable for burning leaves in and a feather. Okay, so there you go. So if you think your partner is cheating on you or making your life unhappy, so then you take those ingredients, take a handful of sage leaves and rub them between your hands, imbuing them with your doubts and fears. Place them in the pot and take a few quiet moments to collect your thoughts. Burn the herb until it starts to smoke, taking in the pungent aroma. With your right hand, use the feather to circulate the smoke around your body. Turning clockwise, acknowledge and honor the sky and the earth, spirits, and the four cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Ask them to guide you and clear a way for you to deal with your problem. Starting at your feet, use the feather to work the smoke up your body. When you reach the top of your head, shake the feather to release any negative influences. Within a short while, you will think of 3 questions to ask your partner, and the truth will become apparent. Wow, that's a nice one. So I recommend, let me put it up closely. Maybe you can just take a screenshot. I hope it comes out clearly. Right. There we go. So that's for you. All right, everybody. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Hi, everybody. Okay, so this is for you for pack number 3. So if you've chosen this pack, this is for you. So let's have a look at your stone. For you, you've got sodalite. So sodalite is a wonderful stone. This is a lot to do with also releasing toxic feelings of guilt and fear that you might have. Also dealing with issues related to self-esteem, self-trust, self-acceptance, or self-worth, and that kind of thing helps you a lot to work with that stone. Specifically, finding your voice, finding your ways of you to express yourself, verbalizing how you're feeling, working with the throat chakra as well specifically, and working with anything like that where you need to express any kind of things or self-sabotage or anything to do with you and the fears and the guilt and the things that you might have discriminating against yourself, the things in the mind that you have that you helping you to dispel and work those things, having courage within oneself, building that self-esteem and self-trust within yourself. Okay, it's a wonderful, powerful stone for doing self-work and self-healing on yourself in that regard. Okay, so check out this stone. It's a beautiful stone. If this reading is for you, this stone is for you. Okay, so please take a moment. I'm going to start the reading. Pause if you have to, and just imbue your energy into the reading to personalize it more for yourself so that I can also read your energies better. And it works across time, space. There's no limits to energy. Okay, so that's what comes up. First up, Magician. So you got the Magician coming up. It talks that you are a powerful force. You are very strong creative energies, but you're not trusting. It's very interesting that the stone is coming because it's talking about you trusting your creativity. You do not know your power, or you don't trust your power. You don't trust and know how powerful you are. We are doing a live reading, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so it's talking about you needing to be standing in your power, creating what you want. If you're looking for an individual or someone like that as well, trust yourself to be able to do that, to be able to bring this individual that you want. With this powerful Lionsgate portal that we just had now on the 8th of August at 8/8, maybe your birthday is in 8 specifically. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that. Look at that 8 at the top, the infinity symbol. Look at it, it's an 8. Okay, so this is you, definitely talking about you if you're born on those dates or a birthday at that time, or 8 is significant for you in some way, maybe an infinity symbol, you might have a necklace or something like that around you, and that is definitely something for you to think about. Okay, so think about your creativity, think about you have everything that you need, that you require. You're thinking that you're going to have to add some more. Don't look at other people and comparing yourself to other people and thinking that you don't have what they have. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what issues they might have, self-trust, sabotage, self-sabotage, feeling fears and guilt and all other toxic things that we might have within ourselves. So it's for you to not stop worrying what people think of you and comparing yourself to other people, and focusing on what you do. Stay in your lane, focus on what you're doing. And so what other people think about you is none of your business. That's what came to me right now. What other people think of you is none of your business. So focus on what you need to do, and rightly so, because then you don't have to worry about anyone else's thinking. And then it goes for you with your relationships. So this is boiling over into your relationships, and you're finding that this is problematic for you creating the person that you want. You find that you're creating the wrong people. You're wondering, why am I attracting these kind of people into my life? It's because you are not having faith in yourself. It's to do with your self-esteem, your self-worth. Where am I finding that there's issues within myself sometime in some part of your childhood or whatever that has come to you in your life? And so this is now creating problems for you now in the present moment. Wow, I saw all of that with that one card. Isn't it amazing? Imagine with the rest of the cards. I'm also an intuitive medium as well, so I also get to read that as well. If someone comes through, I will give you a message. But this is a general reading, so if you want a personal reading, you can go to my website down below and have a look and see as well if you want to book a reading with me directly. Okay, but enough of that. I also do energy clearing and healing for you as well, with energy space clearing, and I also do distance energy healing as well. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, energy does not know time or space, or doesn't worry about that. It's very, very powerful. So if you're interested in doing that, I've got my links down below. Okay, so also to do with that, standing in your power, becoming who you're supposed to be that druid, that magician in your life. Stand your ground, stand in your power, and don't allow people to belittle you and make you feel less of who you are. Don't listen to other people's opinions of you. As I said, it's none of your business. So, confusion or indecision. You have some options coming your way as well, some opportunities. Also, focusing a little bit less on love as opposed to more on yourself. This is saying that it's also not focusing on you, but you must look at things and saying, you often find it's asking, I'm getting very strongly, it's like, do you know who you are? Do you know what you want? Before you want to create someone in your relationship, having a relationship with somebody, you've been creating all these wrong people in your life. Maybe it's your first time, you haven't really got into relationships, and it's quite fresh and new for you. Or maybe you're like the 40-year-old virgin. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I only had when I was 19 when I got into my first relationship, which I think for me was old enough. I never had, relationships when I was a teenager or at school, anything else, as much as I wanted to. I look back now and realize I was not ready for that at all. I was a hot mess. So, this is also saying about you, so that's what I'm saying, that these cards are telling me, first of all, the bat and intuitively that I'm getting is that you need to focus on yourself, not on relationships right now, because you are not sure about what it is that you want. Where are you going? What do you want? You want options. You have people who are interested in you, but you just don't know what you want. And that's the problem. So, Wheel of Fortune, as I said, there's options coming in. Things are turning and changing for you at the moment as well. And so you need to decide what it is that you want, because something's going to be changing very soon for you that's coming up. There's opportunities coming for the Wheel of Fortune there. You're going to be spoiled for choice. Your karmic cycles are finishing off, and so you are moving, and there's wonderful big shifts for you. You are doing some great massive shifts that are coming in for you over here. You have tremendous shifts happening for you, and you need to be ready for that. So you've done a lot of work. I can see you've done a lot of work already, right? Some of you have done a lot of work, and that is now coming in. What are you putting out there? Those karmic cycles are turning. Remember, if you put negative karma out there, it's going to come back negatively to you. If you put out positive karma, it's going to come back positively to you. Only you know. You can blow wind up people's behinds and lie to them and tell them, you know, what you want them to hear, but you know the truth. And so therefore you need to know, I've done this, I've done that, therefore this is happening to me, or whatever the case may be. You know, we create these things for ourselves. So reap what you sow. Put out beautiful energy out there towards others. You are very, very powerful. You are very powerful. So be careful of what you put out there, what you say to people, what you are transmitting with your mind, your mental energy. You've gone through a massive transformation. You are in a place where you are so powerful right now that what you intend and what you have and your intuition is grown to a point where you can almost instantaneously create what it is that you want. But be careful of not putting negativity out there. Be decisive about specific. Be specific about what it is that you want to create. Okay? Be specific. I couldn't be more specific about these cards. Look at that. You want that Wheel of Fortune. What are you creating? What are you creating? Some beautiful things coming your way. And so that's what this is coming out for you. A lot of changes happening with that 10 as well, with the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of changes I mentioned, going through transformation as well. 5 of Wands keeps on coming out. Very interesting card. I've always found this a very interesting card. So a lot of action and lots of movement and shifting and changing and rearranging going on in your mind, or rather around you, and what you're thinking, how you're acting and everything else in your environment. A lot of movement going on over there. But the thing is, you're restructuring and moving things around. Also, this card is talking about sham fights, things that are not necessarily really real. What is your delusion about what you think is happening in your situation right now? Are you clear about that? Is there the confusion that we spoke about there with this vacillating, putting one foot in one door, one foot out the other door? You have options also with people. You might be also just making a decision between two people. That you have options here as well, and these people are here and you just don't know what to choose, because you're thinking that neither of the options are any particular creature that you really, really want. Create what you want and see what it is that you want to be going. So that 5 of Wands is telling me as well that there's also changes happening for you there. A lot of shifting and moving and rearranging things. Your ideal perceptions of things are changing. And so therefore you're wanting to act in a different way. You want people to see you in a different light, in a different way, and respond to you differently. But remember, it's all to do with you. You need to react and respond in a way that is going to invite people to respond to you in a different way. If I'm going to be screaming at you all the time, you're going to get that response back, and you're going to wonder, why are people doing that? By your tone of voice, you might not pick it up or hear it or anything else, but people are responding to you in that way. If you come across in a different way, they respond differently. And so our thinking is what creates what we do as well. Okay, let's see what else we've got here for you. Anything else for these people they'd like to know about? Okay, let's take it out. Ooh, Page of Swords reversed. I don't like reversed cards, but I'm going to read it. Page of Swords. Okay, so you might have a stalker. Okay, you might have a stalker here. People who are looking at you, and you might be that stalker yourself. You kind of go somewhere. This is where this confusion is coming in, or this vacillating. You're sort of deciding, you want to look at things and situations and see where they're going, but you're not quite sure about what that is. You're sort of in your head about the situation and deciding to think what it is you're going to be doing. So the Page of Swords also do a lot with communication or that kind of thing, or people that are sort of surreptitiously looking at you. So you might be getting some news coming in about something like that, related to also maybe some movement on social media, or some kind of message, email, whatever. You might even get a phone call coming through with someone like this, but there's messages coming through with that. There's really correspondence. There's correspondence of writing, of texting, and things like that. So you might be coming like that as well. Also, you might be people, see someone here deleting messages, You know, they're putting on the UDLs and you're not sure about whether you should be doing this or not. There's definitely a confusion about that kind of thing. And someone that maybe not quite having your best interest at heart and checking out what you're doing. So be careful of that. You could be having someone who could be stalking with that situation. Okay? Would be undesirable as well in that situation. Right, so the 9 of Wands, specifically also, sorry, the 9 of Wands now, 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands, which is just fallen out, this is not fallen out, but I've gotten out. Ooh. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Don't allow others to deter you from what it is that you want to be doing. Okay? Don't be your best counsel. The thing is, like, what other people think about you, like I said, is not your business. You're looking at other people here, thinking that, you know, hey, what should I do? Where should I go? Should I take a stand for myself and be that magician? Don't be a sheeple. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself and do what you feel is best for you. Don't allow others to deter you from that as well. You could stand up your ground. You definitely have the strength and the courage and the determination to do that for yourself, because you know some things. You are going through some wonderful, massive, big changes in your life, and they really are challenging you. It can be quite difficult with this new moon coming in as well, specifically with the Lionsgate portal. Set your intentions with that magic card. It's not too late. Set your intentions for what's going on here. You'll be finding yourself setting new intentions. You see a lot of things changing and moving in a different direction from what you previously wanted to do or thought about, and how you respond and react to situations specifically. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of that over there for you. What else? King of Swords. Oh. So, okay, there's this person, definitely, there's something here. You could be dealing with a Libra, it could be a Libra in yourself. So, getting in your head about the situation, you definitely are, as I said, you're not coming into your power, you're not standing in your power of the situation here. You are just negating yourself. You're allowing someone to make you feel bad about yourself. Someone that you've gotten used to hearing people telling you things about yourself that are not true. It's very interesting that this stone is coming up, because it's so apt for this reading. Self-awareness, self-doubt, self-esteem, self-respect, self-trust, fears and guilt and everything else. You are in your head about that. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. You think you don't have it all within you. You think you don't have it all within you. Don't allow people to do that to you. Don't do this to yourself. Release that guilt and the shame that you're feeling for whatever it is you've done. Whatever it is you've done, doesn't matter. Murdered, raped, killed, whatever. It doesn't matter what you've done. Forgive yourself. That's the hardest thing to do. Forgive yourself. No one's going to do it for you. Forgive yourself what you need to do. This is a very sad reading. Oh. You know, it's not. You're looking at the positive side here. Do some healing on yourself. Release that fear and that guilt. It's not necessary. It's not serving you. It's not serving you. It's definitely not serving you. Okay. If there are people around you doing this, remove yourself from that toxic situation and those people. Even if it's family, do it for yourself. You don't owe anyone. I always say to myself, just because you're my family does not mean I have to love or like you. We make our own family, our friends, and even when we surround ourselves, those people that we live our lives with every single day, those are our family. We make family. Family is not biological. Family is the support structure that you have around you. Family are the people that are going to be there for you in your time of need, who are going to listen to you when you need to talk, when you don't have a voice, who are going to stand up for you, who are going to support you and be there for you and cry with you and laugh with you, who know who you are and respect you and hold you and don't use your weaknesses against you, but build you up and not break you down. That is family. Letting go of old traditions and customs and belief systems is what this card is saying, the Hierophant. Doing things for the sake of doing them because they've always been done, right? The establishment. This card is about the establishment. You're just doing things for the sake of doing them. A lot of strong Taurus here. You know, Taurus can be like a bullet in a china shop, running right through. And they fight the good fight, and they think what they're doing is the right thing, and they realize, who am I doing this for? Are these my beliefs, or are they someone else's beliefs? Did someone tell me this, teach me this, or did I come to this conclusion or this realization all on my own, right? There's a lot of big shifts and changes going on for you here. I don't know who this is for, but this seems to be very specific, or rather there's a group of you who need to hear this as well. And You know what? It's just saying that there's a lot of discarding of old beliefs and so on. I mean, I come from quite a religious background as well, and I'm not going to mention which religion, but I'm not a religious individual, and I respect everybody's religion and everyone's belief system. Let's talk about belief systems rather. I came from a belief system that was rather dogmatic, and so I had to undo, or I had to learn to understand what it was for me, what was important for me. Did I resonate with that? Did it make sense for me? Everybody's belief system is different. And so I had to learn to understand who I was and go through a process of elimination and keeping that which served me and discarding the rest, right? I learned some valuable lessons from that belief system. And I've learned from other belief systems too, and I created my own belief system. Don't be a sheep, as I mentioned before. You don't have to even if it's a new age belief system as well, don't have to follow those things just because they're new age. I'm not a new age person. I have my own beliefs. I'm a spiritual individual. But I have my own belief system, and that's what this is saying to you. Carve out your own niche for you that makes sense for you, that makes sense to you as well. Stand in your power. You're coming into your power very strongly here, but don't doubt it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. So this is very much turned out from a romantic reading. It's definitely something that's to do with you. Taking time out for you, meditation. If you're looking for someone, or looking, it's saying to love yourself, love you, love you, love you. When you love yourself, you come into your own love of who you are. Love, we all, some people, a lot of people say, oh, I love myself, everything else. They're lying to you. They're lying. We all love ourselves to an extent, but we all have something we could love ourselves a lot more. But the thing is, it's always a process. It's always a process of just learning and loving and learning and loving and going through different dark nights of the soul. And you have through a lot of them because you're learning and unlearning things and fixing things and healing things and all that kind of thing in our lives. It's an ongoing process until the day we die. So it's talking about not you being in a relationship, but rather being in a relationship with yourself. Finding out who you are. Who you are. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You know, taking time out for you. Do you meditate or not? Meditation is wonderful. Yoga is wonderful. It's not because it's Ayurvedic. It's not because it's any kind of particular belief system. They really help to still the mind. Yoga opens and loosens the energy meridians in the body. And so it allows the energy to flow through you where there were blockages in your system. It opens them up. It's subtle. It works on the subtle level, on the etheric level, on the energetic level. We are electric beings. True, it's scientifically proven we're electric beings for people who don't believe it, right? Opens up the energy meridians in the body, and so it works on that subtle level. You'll notice changes in yourself. Meditation stills the mind. It makes it more focused and attentive. All these 10,000 voices, all these 10,000 voices all around you trying to confuse you. And so you come to a oneness, bringing a melding together of that as a oneness, And so you come into this wonderful power that you are, because you're understanding and learning to understand who you are. And so you can then attract what you want, and so automatically the rest will be done unto you, as they say. It's coming in fast. It's coming in quick and fast over there. Let's see what else. Magicians are ones of numerology's new beginnings, but also the magician, it's a major arcana card. It's big, massive shift. You can't undo this. It's there. It's part of your destiny. It's your contract. Right? Let's see what else. No, it's too many. Let's see what else. Anything else with these people? Anything else with these people? Okay, one more. Have faith, have strength, have courage. When you find yourself in a precarious situation, everything else, have faith, have strength. You've got the strength, you've got the courage, you've got the determination to achieve your goal and your end of what it is that you want to be doing. Look at that. There's that infinity coming through there. It's telling you that you know what, you are powerful. So then also focus on what it is that you want to be doing. You have got everything that you need. It's definitely a person who's not in a relationship. The strength card shows someone who's on their own. They're learning about themselves. What can I handle? What can I not take? Knowing my own strength and power. Just opening up that lion's mouth. I've got this, I'm fine. Patting the lion's head and be able to put your mouth in there and trusting, self-trust, self-esteem, self-worth, fears and guilt and everything else. Beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Okay. So I'm just studying more of the same. We've got here, we've got Taurus energy. If you've got maybe any of these in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Sag, Gemini, Libra. A lot of air signs. We've got air signs, we've got fire signs here. We've got all the signs here. Libra. What else have we got here? Can't remember this one. Taurus. Yeah, Leo. All of these different signs here with this. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let's see what else we can give you. Let's give you one little thingy card. Ooh, lovely. This is a spell card. These are spells. In matters of love. So you really look for love, there's a spell for you to do. Spells for bewitching and keeping the lover of your choice. So let's see, what does it say? Sky magic. This spell can help free you from the hurt inflicted by a cruel or unfaithful partner. Okay, so we mentioned about the King of Swords. That was actually just coming through. It was very interesting that they mentions that. Okay, so I said you could have a stalker. Where is that stalker? Interesting what the Page of Swords and the King of Swords came up together. Okay, so this is a person who's very manipulative individual. Okay, could be you I mentioned, but also someone's stalking everything else, making you feel bad about you. Okay, King of Swords can be male or female, doesn't matter. It's just that energy. That strong person knows what they're doing, but they're trying to make you, they realize how strong and powerful you are. They're trying to make you think that you're not, because they want to have control over you and control you. But you're strong. Learn to work within that energy. Don't allow them to do that with you. Know your strength and power. Know how to play the game. Know how to stand up for you and speak your truth. It's all you need to do. Self-courage, strength, determination, self-respect, self-love, self-esteem. They really broke that down in you. Horrible. Horrible. Don't let them do that to you. Take it back. Take back your power. Start little by little. So, ingredients, 2 yellow candles, rose oil and oil burner, yellow paper ink, pen and red ink. I'm going to put it close so you can see it. You can take a picture. You can try it at home. This you can try at home. Perform the spell on a windy day under a waning moon and choose a time when you will not be disturbed. Light the candles and burn a little rose oil to create a stress-free atmosphere. Cut the yellow paper into 5 equal pieces, about 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters by 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters. Using red ink, write a description of the hurt inflicted upon you over 4 of the pieces of paper, making sure you write something on each. On the 5th, write your hopes for future happiness. Take your messages to a hilltop, a high-rise building, or an open bench. Feeling the power of the wind, and with your eyes closed, turn 3 times anti-clockwise, releasing each of the first 4 pieces of paper in turn. Hold the last between the palms of your hands and turn 3 times clockwise. Watch as your hopes for the future are released with the last piece of paper and become part of you. Beautiful, beautiful. What a wonderful one. So let's see. I want to do something else for you as well. I think the Mahakala is a very inspirational one. So let's do Mahakala card. I love these cards. They're beautiful, beautiful sayings and proverbs and things. Let's see. Okay. Manifest. What are we saying? Manifestation. Manifest. 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 Only the loving are courageous. Only the content are magnanimous. Only the humble are capable of commanding. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's say that again. Only the loving are courageous. Only the content are magnanimous. Only the humble are capable of commanding. When your hand is in the lion's head, pat the lion's head. My friend always tells me. Bless her. Right, so 13, also very powerful number. So if you're born on a 13, maybe 13 is significant for you, anything else, maybe it's your lucky number 13. 13 is a very beautiful number. It's not unlucky, it's a beautiful number. It's a very powerful number in esoteric, in the spiritual communities and all that kind of thing, and on pagan as well. Right, comes back from a long, long time ago. I can still remember. Right, think about that song. I don't know what the rest of the song goes. Maybe that's a song for you. You're listening to that song or you like that song. Play it. There's a message in there for you. 13, exercising power. So with the B, we've got a wonderful B. Maybe you like B, so this is significant for you with the B. So when you have these cards signify different things. And so when you have different ones, talks about different things. So the B focuses on work, working on oneself. Exercising power. You have recognized your ability to influence and exercise personal power for the good of all. One with the universal will, you no longer see yourself in isolation and understand your role in the community. The number 13 is about exercising power in a judicious way. Right. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lovely. And then, of course, one more we'll do for you is the angel card. Let's do it. Can you please have an angel card for these wonderful people? Thank you so much. Right, Celeste, Celeste, Celeste. Wonderful. This is quite exciting stuff. A lot of changes. I mentioned you're going to be through a lot of changes. So let's see. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. How beautiful. How beautiful. Let's see what Celeste says. Yes, it is time for a move. I'm working with your other angels to keep your spirit and energy high during this move. Although it may seem as if your moving requires a lot of effort, when you work with me and the other angels, it can actually be a time of great joy. I will help you to find a new location, and then I will assist you with the necessary details. I will also help your other family members to adjust to the move. Just ask. All I request is your trust. Trust that God and the angels are capable of finding just the right place for you. If you decide on one certain place and it doesn't work out, it is because we are bringing you something that's even better. Stay positive and don't buy into illusions or scarcity thinking. We will smooth the way, and we will also help you meet new people who can illuminate your path. Lots of changes coming for you with that. 10, I told you the 10, Wheel of Fortune, movement, that's definitely movement, Wheel of Fortune. I should have mentioned that to you earlier. So the card is also just reminding me to do that. Wheel of Fortune, lots of movement coming in there for you with the Wheel of Fortune as well specifically. So you can see something's happening, maybe moving abroad, you got some opportunities. Opportunities, lots of things happening for you. Opportunities and wonderful things coming your way. You're coming into your power, stand in your power, trust, believe in yourself. Even if you don't, fake it until you make it. Okay, thank you everybody, that's what I've got for you. See you next time. Hey, so this is you, pack number 4. So let's get started with your reading. Okay, so first of all, we've got your stone, which is rose quartz. So this is for you. It's beautiful, all about unconditional love, eternal love, abundant love. So whatever you're feeling for yourself is a wonderful stone to have. You put it over your beautiful heart chakra. You can just hold it with you. It will just give you that wonderful love feeling around you that you require, that you need. And also makes you feel like, if you're looking for romantic love, this is definitely the stone for you. It will bring those kind of things in for you. So looking for unconditional love or for eternal love of any kind, whatever that may mean for you, you can just transmit that, or you can just imbue the stone with that kind of thing, and it will draw that towards you. It's a very, very all-rounder love stone. So if you have a lot of negative thinking, or which you suffer from, which I tend to do sometimes as well, if you keep the stone with you, it will also eliminate the negative, dispel negative thinking, and replace it with loving, pure, more positive thoughts that you want to have. Beautiful all-round stone that you can keep with you as well. Just keep it with you, put your hands over it and just clasp it around you. Keep it in your hand, sleep it under your pillow, sleep with it, put it in your person. Just keep it around. It's a wonderful, beautiful, purifying stone, a blood purifying stone as well in your system. So keep that with you. It's a wonderful stone to have, and I've got a nice big chunky one. So that's for you, okay, if you're creating one of those beautiful things. So let's get started. So also just put your energy into the reading. If you want to pause this for a minute, put your energy in so you can get a much clearer reading for you. You'll find that it really does resonate. Energy is timeless across time and space. It does not go by those laws. It just goes wherever. So when you're doing this today, tomorrow, whenever you're reading this reading, but you energy, you'll be surprised. Alright, so let's see what comes up. Hangman and the Four of Cups. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. So sorry. Okay. Four of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, so let's see. Four of Cups. So there's opportunities coming in for you here. Okay, definitely some opportunities coming in for you. And you don't want to take these opportunities. You're not seeing them as an opportunity. You're looking at them. You might be looking at some people and thinking, I'm a perfectionist. I know this can't, because other people who get these opportunities say, no, I'm closed off, I don't want. Often you've had disappointments in relationships, and so this could be you having the situation, you're just not interested in relationships, and people are just offering, you've got many opportunities coming your way, and you're just not interested at all at this point. You might be letting something wonderful pass you by doing this. Okay, whatever you're holding on to from previously, there's a no-go. This Hangman is telling you there's no path leading for where it is you're coming from. You're holding on to the past situation. There's someone who you're disappointed by, someone that you thought was the perfect person for you, and you just cannot seem to let them go. But this is telling you that it's time to move forward. If that's not you, you're definitely moving forward in that situation. Whatever it was, you are unable to let go of, you're now finally starting to see the light and saying, hey, there are other people offering me some wonderful things. You've got this pure, idealistic idea in your mind of what you think the situation should be like, what people should be like, but also being a perfectionist like that does not make allowance for anyone else to have any flaws. You're flawed, I'm flawed, we're all flawed. And so if you're looking for that perfect kind of person, yeah, I think ideally we would like to see someone who's the majority of what we're looking for, right? You say, okay, universe, I want X, Y, and Z, God, I'm looking for this and this and that kind of thing. So you can create that as well, but be open to the package that it comes in as well, because it might not come in the package that you expect. And this is what this card is saying, that hand is just coming out of nowhere. You can't see who it is. So it's quite unexpected. It might need to be someone that you traditionally go for. This card is saying that it's not someone that you traditionally, your type as well as per se. But you find that as you talk to them, you find they might find them interesting. This person is easy on the eye. They're not unattractive. They're an attractive person. You might have been looked at them in that way before possibly. And so this person could be known to you, or someone that you could be met and they're sort of trying to chat to you. Also about someone who's also just, maybe this could be some dating on a dating app or online or whatever. That kind of a thing that's happening, there's communication going on. You're sort of stringing it along, but you're not really, you're not really interested kind of thing. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. You have options available to you. Don't allow your past to color your future decisions, right? Your past can't speak for your future because they're not one and the same thing. You know, they can influence one another. You can learn the lesson from what you've learned in the past, but don't allow that to make you completely closed off to things that could possibly happen to you. Okay, you're also going through kind of awakening and changes and seeing things from a different perspective with that halo at the bottom there with that Hangman. You may feel that some things have changed within yourself as well. You're going through some different changes. You're looking at things from a different perspective, which is wonderful. And this situation is calling you to do that. So if you're looking past that kind of situation, it'll be wonderful. The Tower. Ooh, the Tower. Not my favorite card, I must be honest, but don't look at it in a negative way. The Tower, of course, is saying, hey, there's some big radical changes coming your way. Things are changing. It's getting hot and heavy in here. And you got the King of Cups. So wow, some wonderful person is about to come and shake up your world. Okay, this is actually very nice actually together with that card. Got someone coming in who's going to shake up your world. Get ready to be shook, That romantic person you're looking for, they're on their way. You're going through some massive changes as well. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You're starting to realize that things, hey, maybe not. Don't allow your past to color yourself too much. You're in a wonderful even keel, some wonderful awakenings happening, changing your perspective of things, seeing things in a different way, seeing other people's points of view that you might have been closer to before as well. And that Tower card is telling you that, hey, brace yourself. You've got some big things happening in your life. Might not be bad changes, but some wonderful things just starting to move because you have initiated the change. You have not waited for things to happen, because if it does, it can give you a kick up the butt if you're not careful. So don't be rigid, right? Don't be rigid. And that rigidity that comes across with that Emperor card as well, someone who's very much in control, who likes to be in control situation. You don't like to be controlled. You do not. You want to be doing the controlling, if anything. You want to be the one doing the controlling here. So with the situation, you're going to find that there's no control. There's no control. You're going to be out of your comfort zone, and you're going to have to relinquish that control with that Emperor, with that Tower card coming up. You're not in control of the situation at all. That King of Cups is coming in to sweep you off your feet. Absolutely. Could be with the Libra, with the Scorpio, also strong Cancer coming through this cards with this reading as well over here. Aries, lots of fire, passion coming through. Could be with an Aries as well. You could have any of these in your chart as well. Okay, not necessarily your sun sign, could be someone with this kind of energy coming through. Okay, and of course you should be looking at those. So this King of Cups, remember, don't give a gender to that. It could be also just someone introducing you to this kind of person who's helping you to go through a situation, which would be this King of Cups energy. Someone who is emotionally intelligent and someone who knows how to deal with their emotions, who will be guiding you through the situation, to the transition. This is also to do with you being also in that energy, being emotionally intelligent, having come to the point where you're saying, hey, I'm going to look at this from a perspective and say, how should I deal with this in a proactive manner in these situations as well. Okay, from situations that you're thinking, hey, you're telling people off in a very nice manner, you come across very nicely, different perspectives, way that you're thinking as well. So you have wonderful new opportunities come with your way with this King of Cups. It could be someone with that energy, someone who's adept, who's strong, who's mastered that skill of their emotions and being able to stand in there, speaking their truth into who they are. Wonderful, charismatic individual who knows how to do it with passion, very passionate person as well with what they are. I'm looking at someone who's very altruistic as well, with that kind of qualities in humanitarianism, altruistic activities that they might be getting into as well. So the Fool is telling you to take a risk. There's also wonderful new love opportunities coming for you as well, with this Tower breaking down the old and bringing the new. You'll find that this is going to be very quick change that you were unexpected for you. It's just happening suddenly. But it won't be unwelcome for you, because it won't be necessarily a difficult, hard one. Some of you might go through ones if you are resisting. If you are resisting this, if you are resisting with that Hangman and ending that situation, you're going to not enjoy that Tower moment. Let me tell you that. The sooner you just allow it and embrace it, the more smooth the transition is going to be for you, because you don't like change. No ma'am, no sir, you don't like change. No them, no they, you don't like change. So look at that. You like to control situations. You're not going to be able to control this. So just go with it. Go with the flow. Release. Let go. That's all about that new perspectives and changing your ideas and looking at things in a different manner and light. Go like a child. Go like a child and just go on a whim. Throw caution to the wind and just step off the edge. Go off the edge. Get out of your comfort zone. It's asking to get out of your comfort zone here and just to move forward. Wonderful cards coming through. Strong, powerful, major arcana. You are a stubborn character. You're so stubborn. Allow yourself to move forward. You know, it's time for change. A lot of changes. The wonderful Lionsgate portal we've just had 2 days ago was so powerful. A lot of intention put forward as well. So you've been asking for a couple of things. You've been asking for some things. And it's now coming, and you're going through massive awakening, big shifts and changes in your life. With this paradigm shifts you're going through with from the late 4th dimension into the 5th. People are thinking, oh, we're going to walk out of one and just morph into the next. No, it's a process. It's a process of shifting and molding and changing to the next dimension. Allow yourself to walk forward into that. You've seen some wonderful, beautiful things coming. So yeah, you're ready. You're ready for that. Allow yourself to move through that portal. Allow yourself to move through those morphic fields and everything else. Do it for yourself. Take a risk. Be a fool for love. Be a fool for love. What else do we have for these people with the rose quartz? King of Swords. King of Swords. You need to get out of this. You need to get out of this woe is me. This woe is me thing. Melt your cold heart and soften it a little bit. Bring that person in. There's someone who's going to be coming to melt that cold heart of yours. They're going to melt that cold heart of yours over there, okay? And they're going to just take you off your feet and just take control a little bit from you as well. That's the irony of that Emperor card. I love the duality of readings like this, of cards, of tarot decks, because a card can mean so many multiple things. It can be a facet of a person, another person. So what this card is talking about is you wanting to be controlled or to be in control and always being used to controlling. And here's something coming along, sweeping off your feet, and they are going to be taking control of the situation, and you're going to allow it. You're going to give them a bit of a fight to begin with as a Queen of Swords there. Personal learning situation, divorcing the emotion, making those hard, cutthroat decisions, and also at the behest, or rather to the detriment, right? A negation of your own emotions. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. Virgo energy there as well, analyzing, passively over-analyze situations. You're being analytical as opposed to thinking with your heart, okay, and going with your head, in your mind, and not allowing the heart. So there's a distinct absence of cups in this reading over here. We've got Pentacles, we've got Major Arcana right through, and we've got the Four of Cups, which is also not great in terms of emotion. It's also just, I'm closed off kind of thing. So a lot of divorce from that as well. We've got the Tower card, we've got the King of Cups coming in, bringing some beautiful love, some wonderful, so open yourself up to that love. Okay, so let's see what has. So with the seven of Pentacles, I forgot about that. Seven of Pentacles is also telling you as well, you put in the hard work and you're just not sure if you want to do it again. Just like, I've put in so much energy, I haven't really seen the rewards of that. Will I reap the rewards of what I've put in already? You're going to see a lot of the release transition. Your timeline is moving from now with May. This card also resonates a lot to Taurus. That stubbornness, I told you, that stubbornness I was talking about with that Emperor, with the Aries energy. Aries, which is where it is with that card, okay, is Aries, and then also the Tower, which is in its own with its own planet in its own house, with Aries, with Mars. Energy is fighting and going for gold. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at what you've done, you're thinking, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth it for me to put my time, my energy into this? I'm just not so sure. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You've got this, you can do this. You're going to miss a wonderful opportunity if you don't. Be discerning, absolutely. With that Queen of Swords, be discerning. But don't, to your own detriment, allow this wonderful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity to come. It will come in the next few months. It's going to be happening now. It's really started from May. Right about now, August, going to start coming in 28th of August, end of August, September. So you can expect some wonderful changes around about now to happen. We've just now finished with the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the 7, so anything that's already happened around about April with this Four of Cups. You've seen also some offers coming in from then as well. You're just not happy with that, or that's not happening for you, with these shifts and transitions happening, and culminating from then forward on now, coming to culmination now around about the end of July, August, which is now, which is that Seven of Pentacles, okay, giving us that timeline round about then moving forward. Round about September, which you've got the Virgo energy there with that Queen of Swords. We're dealing with Virgo, we've got Cancer, we've got water sign, but mostly strongly Cancer coming through. Okay, we've got Aries energy, fire energy there, lots of Aries, Cancer, Aries. You could be with Cancer and Aries, two opposites coming in together, dealing with one, dealing with a fire or water sign, dealing with an earth sign, Taurus energy, Virgo energy as well coming in over here. Could be Aquarian as well, bit of a at a whim with that full card just taking off. Wonderful Aquarian energy. You could have any of these placements in your birth chart. I'm just getting that strongly coming through. I wonder if that's card. So I got the Ten of Swords here. So Ten of Swords means end of delusion. End of delusion. Get yourself out of that quagmire that you've created for yourself over there. You now have to come to the realization that it is done. It is over. It is over. You have to accept and move on. You're the only one keeping yourself from doing that. Can you see this from a different perspective? Are you able to see it from a different perspective? So you need to allow yourself to do that. You're going to be some movement coming up, there's some travel coming up as well. Gatherings, you're going to be invited to some places as well. I'm seeing some travel on the cards for you with this radical change. It's going to be a beautiful change because I'm seeing some wonderful changes coming through with that. Also, some wonderful person that you're going to be meeting, the King of Cups as well, specifically for those of you who are female or male, doesn't make a difference. Someone with that energy is going to be coming through for you, giving you that. Anything else for these people that I would like to know that's pertinent for them, please, that you would like them to know? Please. Ooh, I thought I saw it. I saw it coming in that reading at the bottom there. So there was Six of Swords. Travel, moving from a certain situation, moving out of that difficult period, okay, and moving into much stiller, calmer waters as well, which you can see is evident in the reading there, but also travel coming in with these gatherings over here. You're going to be moving, you're going to be invited somewhere to go for some kind of gathering of some kind, And you're going to have lots of opportunities being given to you. People are going to be coming and making your offers and things like that. And you just ain't sure. You're just like, nah, I'm not sure about it. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it. So that's what you're doing there over there. Travel coming up for you unexpectedly. Unexpected, with radical change coming in. You can expect a lot of unexpecteds and some nice ones. Some really, really nice. It's like things happening out of the blue for you. People have been wanting you. You're going to be such a social butterfly. You are. People are wanting you in their space. But you're just not done with this. This came in reverse, actually. I don't like reading reverse cards, but I'm going to do it. So introspection, you're just not taking the time out for yourself to do that introspection kind of thing. You're not listening. You're actually just not listening. And so you're not doing the work. You know, you need to do that work. Do that work for yourself. It's just for you. Take the time out to introspect, to go in within, go through the dark night of the soul. You could be going through a dark night of the soul there, and it could not be a pleasant one for you, which is what this radical change is about as well. Some of you are going through a dark night of the soul, and it's a lot of things for you, hard for you to accept. Be kind to yourself, it's okay. Get out there a little bit as well. You want to just cocoon and just pull yourself back and recluse and just run away from everybody, away from the world. You might be an empath as well. You might be very strong empath. And so it's very hard and difficult for you to socialize with people at the moment as well. You might find it in general very difficult, but you need to learn to put in your energy. So I'm going to show you something. You do a mudra, you do this, you do that, and you put it in there, right? And you will be able to pull in your energy. You'll feel it. If you put it like this, you can just feel literally like your energy is just coming in. Breathe into it a couple of times, and you'll feel your whole energy is going. You can feel it just coming in towards you. It's beautiful. So do that mudra. It's from Ayurveda. You do the mudra, and it's very nice. It's not voodoo or anything else. If you don't want to do it, it's just about energy. Okay, so you can do it for you, and you can bring that energy in for you. So I recommend it. Ooh, told you, some lovely news coming in for you, invitations, all sorts of things. Very happy news, very exciting, very happy news, things coming in for you as well. There's a time, don't shackle yourself. The shackles are just for you, obsessions and things like that. You're afraid of yourself obsessing in situations with people. You got the Empress, the time is now, time is rich and right for you. All this wonderful major arcana you're reading, oh my goodness, what's going on? Do it, just do it. I've written it there. Do it, just do it. Can't get it any better than this. Wonderful new beginnings coming in there for you. It's something that is synchronistic, serendipity, karma, good karma coming in for you as well. So look at that and come in for those energies. It's what I got for you from that one over there. So there we go. Empress is telling you, go with it. Align yourself. Libera, of course, Libera is going to give you that balance. Strive for that balance, everything else. The time is rich. It's fertile right now for you to do all the things you want to do. Take a leap of faith and go for it. Go for gold. Don't overanalyze everything. Just sometimes you need to go with the flow. Okay? And that's what the Empress is telling you there. It's a good time for you. It's coming in. Your harvests are coming in. Your ship is coming in with that Empress. Oh yes. It's good times. The good times will roll if you'll get out of your way. And even if you don't want to get out of your way, you will be steamrolled out of your own way. The universe don't play games. God, the universe, Krishna, whoever you believe in, don't play games. Karma is you know what I'm saying? So you're creating wonderful, beautiful, good karma. You're going to have some beautiful things coming. You've done some wonderful things. And you're getting some wonderful, good karma coming in. But just don't obsess about it. Just don't love yourself. Don't ever obsess over yourself like this. You've had some disappointments, some really difficult disappointments, and you're afraid of that happening to you again in this future with these situations. So you don't want. You really, really are afraid of doing this again. You really are afraid of putting out yourself again and saying, hey, I put in so much time, so much effort, so much of myself. I've given what I could give. And I just got that. But remember, there's two players that game. Two people play that game, hey? We can also do it to ourselves, obsessing and so on. So also our past things can also create the situation of what we've had. And so that's what you're afraid of again, getting into another one of those. You're afraid that you're going to attract the wrong person. Don't do that to yourself. Don't allow the past to color your future. Okay, that's what I got for you. Nope, they say no, that's it. Okay, let's do a wonderful little card. In matters of love, spells for bewitching and keeping the lover of your choice. It's a lovely card, so we can do a nice little spell for you. There we go. So let's see, imbue the energy into here. You get 2 spells. Wow. I like it. Everyone else got 1. You got 2. With all this wonderful reading, no wonder. Wow. Apple pie and the flower of Venus. I'm going to put each of these individually so you can maybe take a photograph and just, if you're really into spells. Okay, let's do the apple pie one first. This delightful spell from Eastern Europe will help you attract and keep true your chosen lover. A pink candle, a red and a green apple, a pen and a slip of paper. 3 braided silk threads. Light the candle and holding the apples in your outstretched hands, ask for Venus' blessing. Cut each apple in half and remove the seeds, keeping them safe for later. Write or draw on the paper the attributes of your ideal lover or the name of someone you have in mind. This should not be someone who is already in a good relationship, or the spell will not work. And it harm none, so mote it be. So mote it be. Remember that. Take 1/2 of the green apple and 1/2 of the red, insert the paper between them, and bind together with the silk threads. Think quietly about your wish while eating the remaining apple halves. Take the bound apple and tie it to a tree or window casement. After 21 hours, collect the apple and remove the threads to free the spell. Cut the apple into pieces and leave outside for the birds to eat. Keep the threads in a special place in your home. Take the paper and reserved apple seeds and plant them, remembering to give thanks to Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia, for her gifts. As the seeds grow and embark upon their journey in life, so love will come to you. Beautiful. That's called apple pie. I like it. Stop it, I like it. The flower of Venus. This Romany spell will help you to charm the partner of your dreams. Ingredients: 2 pink candles, a long-stemmed pink, deep pink scented rose, a pen and scroll of paper, green ribbon. Perform this spell on a Friday night during the new moon cycle, picking a time when you won't be disturbed. In a dimly lit room, light the candles and inhale the rose's scent as you watch the candle flames turn to a gentle pink. When you are relaxed, write about or sketch your ideal partner on the paper. Wrap the scroll tightly around the top of the rose stem and cut off the bottom of the stem that sticks out of the scroll. Place the cut stem at the right angles to the scroll and bind it in a place with green ribbon. Thinking loving thoughts as you do so. Place in your freezer or refrigerator. Look again into the candle flames, seeing yourself and your love in contentment. After 24 hours, retrieve the rose figure and unbind the green ribbon to release the spell. Bury the rose and the scroll, asking for the blessing of Venus. Beautiful spells. Wow, very nice. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you. Let's see your angel card. Can you please have a card for these people? Oh, there we go. Let's see what we can see. Archangel Michael. What beautiful protection you have. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Yes, yes. Big, massive changes coming for you. Going through a massive awakening, as I said to you. Lots of shifts and changes happening for you. Brace yourself. You have all the support that you need. If you need support, ask. You have all your people around you. Whoever you believe in, they are there. They are there and they are supporting you through every step of the way. Every step of the way. Every step of the way. Michael, let's see. I'm sure you know what Michael means, but let's read it for you anyway. Where's Michael? There's no paper for Michael. Ah, it's Archangel Michael with an A. Okay, but of course, silly me. That was weird. So let's see. I have come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I'm overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time, and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence, encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in all other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me and it is done. I will also help you if you feel safe. Look, I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life's changes. We spoke about this. You can't make this S-H-I-T up. Radical change. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's going to be beautiful. Visualize and intuit what you want. If you think it's going to be crap, it's going to be crap. If you want it to be beautiful, it's going to be beautiful. Just usher it in, have the meditations, do your guided meditations, do things like that, do yoga for yourself. Balance your energies and use your rose quartz to just bring in what it is that you want. Put it by your heart chakra, wear it with you on your person. It will radiate with love and it will get the negative thoughts out of your mind and create positive ones for you, because it's the negative ones, when you're powerful like this and a strong creator like you are and a light worker, like it says, if you believe in it or not. I don't use those words because people don't believe in it, but if you are a light worker and you know that you are a light worker, an empath and whatever else, and a lot of other things besides, and the healer, whatever, yeah, do it. It will help you to remove the energy, the negative thoughts and emotions from your system, and allow you to keep a positive energy vibe with you, because that can also just derail your energies, what you want, because you're at a point now where you're so powerful and strong, you are creating instantaneously at the moment. So that's that. I do have need for one of these. Yeah, let's do one of these. Beautiful Druid oracle plant. Oh, here we go. Lovely. Lovely. What is it giving us? Mandrake. The mandrake. The mandrake. The mandrake. The mandrake. Mandrake. What is the mandrake doing? Mandrake. 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 Mandrach. Mandrachora officinarum. Wealth, fertility, anesthesia. Reversed amplification, obsession. Where is that card? Where is it? Obsession and madness. But luckily, this is not a negative reading. But remember, we look at that hangman, you can look at things from both sides with the hangman. So let's look at the mandrake. Mandrake is a perennial herb indigenous to the Mediterranean, the Middle East, Central Asia, India, and Western China. Looking like a large primrose plant, its two varieties known as spring or white mandrake and autumn or black mandrake, sometimes called womandrake, have creamy white or purple flowers, respectively. Its berries are yellow or orange, smell like pineapple, and are the size of large plums. The forked root can grow to 120 centimeters long, 4 feet long. Mandrake is a member of the nightshade family, as are the potato and tomato. We thank it. And is a close relative of deadly nightshade. The card shows mandrake and deadly nightshade growing together. Baryonic trails across the trees behind. Celtic gold coins, reminiscent of the mandrake's yellow or orange berries, lie on the ground. Meaning, the ability to assuage pain, mandrake's greatest gift to humanity. Easing pain in others, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional, is a skill that should be treasured. If you have chosen this card, it may indicate that you are called upon to alleviate suffering in some way. This may be as simple as offering reassuring words to distressed friends, or it might involve a vocational choice. Perhaps you are considering whether to follow a course of training or work that focuses on alleviating pain in others. Alternatively, the card may suggest that you are entering a phase of great luck and even wealth. Mandrake has been associated with prosperity and good fortune for centuries. And those who have planted seeds of happiness for others in the past can expect to experience joy in their own lives too. Since Mandrake is connected with love and fertility, the card may also mean that love is entering your life, or that you are beginning a fertile phase in your physical or spiritual life. You cannot make it up. Fertility in your physical or spiritual life. Lots of major arcana. You've got them. I can bring them all up before you right now, but it's really people entering your life. Beautiful love entering your life. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. Beautiful things coming to you. Beautiful things coming to you. Right. It's a very passionate, warm love you're going to be having there. Very sensual individual you're going to be attracting. This person is just passionate and all in. Right? Let's see. That's all I have for you, everybody. Thank you so much for this wonderful joining for this reading. Take care. I hope it resonates. Much love.